Well, this is Earl from Virginia, DIV, first morning. I haven't hit much yet, so meandering around a little bit. Got a VLF, so I got to try to find something different. Wisconsin Hills back over there. There's some guys digging it. Fog just broke, believe it or not. You couldn't even see 20 feet in front of you about an hour ago. So, meeting some good people, and there's some residential houses that way. There's some huts dug back in there, but that's off limits this year, so I think I'm going to be meandering over this hill. See what happens. Alright, man, I finally got the monkey off my back. It's probably about 1 o'clock, man. I've been out in the fields. My VLF just ain't cutting it out there. Got in the woods. Got my first signal. I've been getting some iron hits, and looks like I hit it just a hair. I think, yeah, it's a 3-ringer. It's kind of hard to tell. It's because I'm in the woods, so this is where I'm digging. It's a nice creek at the bottom. I tried hunting that, but I'm probably going to need my AT Pro, bring it tomorrow. Might hunt that bottom of the creek a little bit better, but there's one rock had a great signal on it, but I couldn't even move the rock. But I'm in the deep woods looking for some stuff. Got me a fired 58. So I got the lead monkey off my back. Now I'm going to try to find some stuff. Alright guys, see y'all later. This is DIV 34 at Brandy Rock, Culpeper, Virginia. Later. There's my spot right there. 2 feet away. This hole probably about 6 inches down. Got me a next signal. Another bullet. This one's a lot better looking than the first one. Look how clean that base is, man. That's unreal. That's what's good about woods. It's been fired. It's a 58 looking at it. Yep, 3-ringer. 58. Nice clean base. Let's see what else is around here. It's looking brighter. 1, 2, 3. Got me a third one. Another fired 58. This one's got that dark brown stain on it. It wasn't quite as deep as the other ones. The signals are really crap. Of course, this is Brandy Rock, and the ground is nothing but full of iron. That's red clay. It's nothing but iron. But they're just cracky enough that they sound like a bullet. Sorry about that. So this is Earl, third one. Here in about 10 minutes. Right there, about 10 yards away. I got another hit here. Right there it is. Another 58 fired. That one's fired pretty hard. They're fired, but they're bullets. And might have a house site right next to this thing. I'm not sure. I'll show you all that real quick. Back in the woods. There's this big divot. This could have been a basement to the house. I ain't sure. Either that or possibly an artillery berm. It's possible. We're in here with these camps. The river's down there behind me. And I think what I'm going to do is... I'm tired, guys. I'm sorry. I think what I'm going to do is drop my gear right here and just tinker around. They did some cutting that way. But it looks like my signals are right in here, so I'm going to drop my gear and see what happens. That way I got to look all this stuff around. 4 was there, 5 was here, about 2 feet away. It's in this pile somewhere. See if we can find it. Got the probe. Alright, so this is straight over here. Right there it goes, in the hole. Ah, looks like it's a 58, but that thing's really been shot hard and close. It wasn't deep at all. It was actually, there's a root, if you can see it. There's a root laying there. I think it was laying right on top of that root. That one's a 58. That was shot pretty close range. That thing's compacted about a good 1/4 inch, at least 1/4 inch. Alright, man, I'm in the spot. Drop my gear right there. I'm gonna dig this spot out for a little bit, see what happens. Hopefully they were shooting at some ribs. There's a rib button in here. Alright, a little bit deeper hole. Actually, it's filled in some, but I got another fired. 58. They were shooting at something. I hope I get a red button out here. I gotta go check this hole out over the right. I don't know if that's period or dug out since then, but maybe they were hung up in this hole. They were shooting at this hole in behind me. Alright, I'm gonna go check it out and see what we get. Alright, later. Back over there where that log is where the box of bullets are. Just got another one. I think I got a red bullet. I think I got an infield. We'll see. Might just be a 58. It's been straight. I don't know, man. Awful long for 58. I think it's a, yeah, pretty sure it's an infield. It's the only thing to be that long. Oh yeah. First red bullet of the day. Nice fired infield. So there was Yankees and Confederates firing on this spot. Pretty weird. Have to clean up more. It's definitely fired back in. Definitely an infield. Alright guys, I think it's seven or 8 bullets. I left my gear because this stuff, as you can tell, it's pretty thick in here, so I got to beat through this stuff and just listen for the tiny little pops. And those are the bullets. So give this a shot a little bit longer. See what happens. Oh my God. Great Spirit, I love you, man. Thank you, Great Spirit. Dude, I dug in bullets. I was back in that woods and I just got to the point I couldn't take it anymore. It's too thick. And I said, I got to get out of these woods. Come up the hill. I came out of the woods right there. I come up the hill. Somebody had a dig hole there and a dig hole there. And a dig hole, no, a dig hole right here. And then, so I meet her. I'm about ready for a coronary because I know this is an awesome find. This is a find of my lifetime. Shoot, man, there's a hole. Get a signal, 50, wham, wham, wham. I flipped over corny dirt. I seen that. I said, that looks good. And I seen that. And that is one killer freaking button, man. Oh my God. I don't even know what it is. I'm stoked. I have never ever seen anything like it. That's got a freaking elk on it. Look at the gold gilt on that thing. Oh my gosh. I'm afraid I gotta get some stills, man. Dudes, of all things, all these pulse machines out here, I got a White's MXT VLF swinging a 10x12 double D coil. I'm out of freaking water. There's some people up here. I don't even know what to say. That is one. Oh my God, that is the find of my lifetime right there. I don't even know what it is. It's a state button of some type. That thing is just loaded in freaking gilt. Look at that. I mean, look at that. I hope you can see that. I gotta get some pictures, man. I don't even want to take the dirt off of it. I'm just blown away. I'm just blown away. Oh my gosh. I'm at 7th heaven. I'm done for the day probably right there. I got about 8 bullets, a bunch of junk iron, and that freaking button. I'm gonna have to look around here though. Oh my gosh, I don't even know what I got. I don't even want to, I'm shaking too bad. All right guys, let me stop for a minute. I gotta send some pictures off and make a couple pictures before I even take the dirt off that thing. I'm blown away. Later, this is Earl from Virginia. Having a great day, day 1. Bye. All right, button's not quite as killer as I thought, but it is an awesome button, none the same. It is an 1887 Sportsman's button, man. There's a fox on the bottom, a set of woods. 1887 on the top. It's got a Scovilles and Waterbury button company. Shank's intact. Look at that shank, man. Can't ask for a better shank. It's slightly built bent, but you can probably actually, all I've done is dry brushed it so far. It's got Scovilles something company and then Waterbury at the bottom. So it's not Civil War, it's just post Civil War. 1880. Man, this thing is heavy button. It must have some kind of filler in it, like lead or something. Man, this thing's heavy. 1880. I thought it was 37 at first, but it's 1887. Right there at the top. No other writing on it. Fox in the woods. So it's got to be a Sportsman's button of some type. Awesome, man. Killer. I'm stoked this could be, man. Great day. Turned out to be a good day, man. I thought it was gonna be a horrible day, but it turned out to be a good day after all. Later. Just look around for some more. Maybe there's a jacket worth of these things here. Bye, guys. Well, welcome guys. This is day 2 from DIV. Starting off a beautiful day. If you look in front of me just ahead, that's the Farley house. That was Sedgwick's headquarters for the 6th Corps in 64, and also Jeb Stewart was there in 62. And I think he even had a meeting with Robert E. Lee in that house in 62 with Jeb and Lee. Several guys out in the field today, and try to scan back, give you. This is just one field, man. So this is the Farley house. We're on the east side of it, looking north, all the way across. This is just one field. There's several guys out here. One guy way up in the corner. That hill on the other side of the hedge line, that hedge line is actually the old road bed to Winchester Pike. And then it goes straight through. The Winchester Pike goes straight through, and then where that bus is coming, it will go left, and that's the Winchester Pike, goes right through the middle of this farm. If you were a soldier or a colonial person, you crossed the ford just north of here, and you came down that road there, and you went past right in front of the Farley house. There was no other way about it. So, giving you a view. A lot of huts on that hill, 6th Corps, a lot of 6th Corps badges, and the guys up there now trying, you see one way off the left, trying to dig a hut up in there now. It's been a lot of huts dug in there in the past, so it's kind of hit and miss now. There's a big cavalry charge right there on that hill. Mississippi plate came out of there. There's a big old quartermaster's hut dug several years ago. Bunch of script eyes came out of that corner. They cut some trees down. Some guys over there looking around today. But I don't want to talk too long. It's early morning before it gets too hot. I want to try to get out here and find some relics. I'll see you guys later. Alright, first hole of the morning. Straight shot across in the Farley house. There it is. My buddies are down on the ridge there and down the gully. But I got me a button. This in the shanks. Probably just gonna be a back, but let's see what happens. In the sunlight. Yep, just a button back. Poor thing about these fields, man. Oh well, let's keep digging. It's kind of a weird signal, but I know what to listen for now for these. Just a button back, shanks missing, face is missing. Typical. This is a plowed field, big time. So, all right, guys, on to better things. Happy hunting. Digging this hole, this big old black, I don't know what it is, a huge freaking spider right there. He's having company in my hole. I got a signal right there, don't know what it is yet, so we'll see what we got later. Man, I seen that come out of the ground. Thought for sure it was gonna be a breastplate. It's been ringing good, but I think it's a ration can lid. Right there. It's about 5 inches down, along with the spider. Where'd he go? He's in it. Right there he is. Ration can lid. Unreal. Might have to probe around this hole a little bit more and see what's in there. Got my second decent signal today. It's not that big of a hole, a couple inches. Got me a poncho grommet, or some type of a grommet. Usually call them poncho grommets, tent grommets, pack grommets, whatever. Little grommet. Got the nice green patina. That's it. Alright, I'm heading up to the hill. There's another guy at a spot I went to 5 years ago, and I figure he's finding what I found was a bunch of 69 caliber round balls, but we'll see what's... Alright guys, this is what it's like to dig a pit, and not too far from where first headquarters used to be. He's got some great ash in his hole, but if you can see that. That's the firebox end, and that's the regular end. He's got more to go. He's doing it right with the tarp. When he gets done, he'll just pitch the dirt back in the hole. He probably can tell you what's here. Good ash coming out of this thing. Great ash.
Expect him to get in the water. Yeah, right there in the